Are you kidding me? There's a mouse pointer? No way. Oh my god. You can move it one, you gotta press the button to move like it 1 pixel over. Okay, this is like peak user interface design right here. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now in today's episode, we're gonna be talking all about prepaid cell phones. Yeah, we're going down a bit of a rabbit hole today, but it's one that I'm excited to go down because I picked this up at my grocery store earlier today. This was a very sporadic purchase for me because I saw this sitting on the shelf and I was like, you know what, I should buy one of these just to talk about it on video. And I've been pleasantly surprised with a lot of the features that this thing has because this thing only cost me $20. Yeah, $20 for this phone. And I always thought these, because I mean, I had seen phones like these before and I always just said, oh, you know, yeah, it's gonna allow you to call and send text messages very, very slowly through the use of the number pad, where you gotta press 1 3 times to get the letter C, and yeah, super, super fun. That's really all I thought it could do, but this is actually a smartphone. It's called the Alcatel My Flip 2. Alcatel is the name of the manufacturer. And yeah, this is a smartphone. Like, you can connect to Wi-Fi on this thing, you can browse the web, you can watch YouTube videos, and that's what we're going to be kind of focusing on today, because I was just really surprised that this $20 phone packed all of these features that you would find on a smartphone. So smartphones are getting even more and more affordable today. And even though you may associate prepaid cell phones with being a budget option, it's an option that a lot of people prefer to use, especially if you don't want to be on a contract, because instead of having to pay monthly for, you know, for the cost of your phone and for a data plan and all of that, you just go out and get some of these right here, or you can also buy them online now. But this right here is a TracFone airtime card. And so this is 60 minutes for talk, text, and web. It's a 90-day plan, which means you have 90 days to use the 60 minutes. But what's nice is if you were to not use all of them, but you buy another 60 minutes, whatever you don't use from this card will roll over. That's what this unlimited carryover with active service means up here. So, and this only cost me 20 bucks. So you pay 20 bucks for 60 minutes. It's basically a pay for what you use type of business model, which again, a lot of people prefer. You can also, TracFone has introduced plans in recent years where you can pay monthly for a specific amount of data, text, and talk time. But, you know, it's not on a contract. You can stop paying at any time. If you don't want to pay for 1 month of service, you don't have to, and you can resume the next month without any fees. So this phone right here is the cheapest offering that TracFone has, aside from bringing your own phone over to their network and just them sending you a SIM card. You can do that as well. But this again costs $20. So for $20, let's go ahead and see what you would get. So we're going to open it up here. This is the phone itself. I mean, it is a flip phone, but it's a flip phone that has 4G LTE, text and picture messaging, internet access, a 2-megapixel camera and video recorder, which is not an extremely powerful camera by any means, certainly by today's standards, but hey, the very first iPhone in 2007 had a 2-megapixel camera as well, and it didn't even do video, so that's something. And yes, this is Wi-Fi capable, which I just found so surprising, because when I turned this thing on to go through the initial setup, it said, oh, do you want to connect to a Wi-Fi network? And I was like, this thing can do, like, you can connect to Wi-Fi on this thing, so you don't even need to buy one of these. If you just want to use this as like a Wi-Fi enabled device to watch YouTube videos and browse the web or whatever, just, you know, with the painstaking, like, you have to use the keypad to type out web addresses, and we're going to experience that. Oh, that's going to be super fun. But you don't even have to pay for service if you just want to use this as a Wi-Fi enabled device. On the hardware side of things, this thing's got a 1.1 gigahertz quad-core processor and 4 gigabytes of RAM. I just never thought I'd see those kind of specs in a flip phone before, though I guess with like the return of the Motorola Razr, you know, you've got pretty beefy specs in that phone. But I just never, I mean, we always associate flip phones with being like super old cell phones, right? But they are making a comeback, and obviously phones like this have been around for a long time. This is nothing new. But this specific phone it was released back in September of 2020. This is a pretty new phone, and it's actually, as of the time I'm making this video, it's the #1 new release in carrier cell phones on Amazon. And it also supports a micro SD card up to 32 gigabytes in size, which is something that Apple still hasn't figured out how to do in 2021. You think we'll ever see an iPhone with a micro SD card slot on it? Probably not, but hey, one can dream, can't I? So here it is right here. This is the Alcatel My Flip 2 in all of its glory. Let's go ahead and take off the little plastic covering here. You got your TracFone terms of service, you have your charger, which I haven't even opened up yet, but let's see what and see what charger this thing's going to use, what interface we're going to have. I'm going to guess USB, yeah, micro USB. Not USB-C, which honestly you can't really expect it to have USB-C. This is a super low-cost phone. It's called the Travel Charger ICS01. Manufacturer, some random, I'm going to guess, yeah, made in China. Never heard of this company before. This thing feels pretty cheap, let me tell you. And you're also going to get your track phone. This is how you would activate the actual phone service on this with track phone. You've got your IMEI and stuff on the back here. And you've got a quick start guide printed by the manufacturer of the handset itself. So here you go. It tells you how to, oh, this is how you know, let's flip over to English here. Yeah, this is how you turn on the phone and everything. But you see this right here? Where does it say it? Use your Google Assistant. This thing has Google Assistant functionality, which again is just amazing to me. For 20 bucks, this thing packs like just a surprising amount of features. I just did not expect all of this. And let's go ahead and just take a look at the phone itself, shall we? So here it is, guys. Here is the home screen of our $20 smartphone. Now, when I turned this on and I saw all of these icons over here, I immediately thought, oh, this runs some fork of Android, you know, some Android-based operating system. And if you think that, you would actually be wrong, because this runs an operating system called KaiOS. Now, KaiOS is a part of the Firefox OS family of operating systems. Anyone remember Firefox OS? Yeah, that was a, you know, short-lived, I think pretty short-lived operating system, created by Mozilla, and it was Mozilla's attempt to get in on the smartphone game. So this is based off of a fork, an open-source fork of that project. It is still based on Linux, which Android is too, so there are going to be some similarities, but yes, there are pre-installed applications. We are going to take a look at YouTube. That is going to be one of the major focuses of this video. What? Are you kidding me? There's a mouse pointer? No way. Oh my god. No way. It's a mouse pointer. That is beautiful. I was not... You can move it one, you gotta press the button to move like it 1 pixel over. Oh my, okay, so we're gonna get the search thing here. Oh, thank God we can speak into it. So let's allow microphone. Michael MJD. Oh, come on, I didn't want to say. But this is, I mean, this appears to be like a, this honestly looks like the YouTube mobile site. Don't know what this video is, but that's a great thumbnail. Okay, I hit wow microphone. Okay, well, thankfully you can search through voice. That is really, really great. But this freaking, just this cursor thing is cracking me up, because that's like, I would not expect a flip phone to have a freaking mouse pointer to browse YouTube. Okay, so let's go ahead and Michael MJD. Okay, here it is. So there's my channel. We'll move the mouse pointer down to click on it. And okay, let's see. This is just, okay, we're going to click on my trailer video here. Alright, so if you're even a little bit familiar with the history of Apple, you probably know that there was a time in the 1990s when the company wasn't doing so well. Not bad, I gotta say. I mean, obviously it's kind of awkward to like hold the phone like this. I mean, you can't fold this back or anything, so you just kind of like have to, you know, have the phone like this with your headphones in. So here's how you can watch it in portrait. So yeah, I mean, that's how you can watch YouTube videos on this $20 smartphone, just with this really bizarre like mouse pointer like interface. It's just, I find this hilarious. But okay, so this menu button right here, when you tap that or press the button here, these are app specific settings right here. And I apologize for the screen. This is not the most high quality screen. It doesn't really doesn't really record very well on video, as you can tell. But yeah, these are app specific settings. So you've got like home, trending, like to get to the trending tab, library, settings, your data in YouTube, all that good stuff. Now, the end call button right here, this acts as a back button. Like if I press this once, it just takes me back to where I was before. And I can press this and go back to the video that I was watching. When you press and hold it, that's what actually will end the application. And this is unlike older flip phones. Typically, I mean, with all the flip phones that I've used, when you would press the end call button on whatever screen you were on, it would take you back to the home screen or the main interface. And there would usually be like one of these buttons would be back or whatever. But YouTube is not the only application on here, not by a long shot, because we've got Google Maps and Google Assistant, which I find crazy that this is on here. But yes, you can use Google Assistant to, you know, search the web, do all, I mean, you can tell it to tell me a joke. So let's do that. I'm going to press and hold the OK button. Tell me a joke. And then it's...
Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? It's too tired.
Wow, that's really funny. That's a real funny one. And then it just opens up Google here. It's just crazy to me. Like, I did not expect Google Assistant to be in this thing. And if we, now I want to see if we can change this like quick launch area here. So let's try to, like, if I were to, let's say press and hold the OK button. No, that doesn't do anything. Maybe in settings. Let's see if we can go into settings here. Well, there might be a way to change it, but it's just not in the settings application. But let's check out this app store here. So, let's see if there's anything under utilities. Is there, okay, you got calculator, to do, recorder. You got 3 things, that's it, okay. But yeah, let's see what we got in the store here. So this is probably going to be like, yeah, powered by KaiOS. This will be like an app store kind of thing. So there's an update for gems. I guess this might be like a Bejeweled style game. But let's go to recommended. I mean, you've got some random games that I've never heard of. Find numbers. I can't even, oh my gosh, that's really bad. I can't even see the text because the background like just overtakes the entire thing. Social. You got WhatsApp and Facebook we already have installed. You've got a Reddit client. Anyone want to browse Wall Street bets and see what's going on with GameStop? TweetFit, a better Twitter app for KaiOS. Is this a dating app? Is that what that is? Chat, flirt, and maybe meet your soulmate. I think we can all agree this is the perfect device to meet your soulmate on. But can we search? Like, let's see if, okay, you can long press. I really like this voice thing because that makes, like, I haven't even had to use this at all. And I would honestly think if you're going to use this thing, you'd probably be doing that a lot. Let's search for Twitter. Why not? So we'll press T, W, I... Oh, twig? No, I don't want... Oh, it's like doing autocorrect or something. Do I gotta press like... Oh gosh. Do I really have to do that? Like... TWGHI... No, I don't want that. I want to hit I. What are you doing? Don't do that. I just want to hit I. No, don't highlighted. GHI. No, I'm hitting the thing. Oh, you have to really hit it and then scroll over. That's probably what you have to do. I... Oh, this is annoying. T, E, R. We'll search. Now, I saw whatever Twitter client that... Oh, it just doesn't even find anything. There was whatever Twitter client that was, but for some reason, Danger Dash came up. It's still cool. Like, you've got a lot of apps, honestly, for this platform that... I mean, I've never used a KaiOS device before. Email? Can you, like, if I were to put in a Gmail, like, I wonder if you can sign in, like, to your Gmail account, or if it just does everything through IMAP or POP3. See, there's no continuity here. Like this, I can't press the arrow to go over it. So now I have to actually hit 1. Yeah, see, but it wasn't like that in the App Store. So I have to press 1 to go all the way over to the @ sign. And we'll just say, you know, where's, oh gosh, G... M-A-I, not H. Gosh, dang it. No, I'm used to being in the App Store. Okay, I-L, where's L? J-K-L. And we gotta go .co. Setting up account. Oh no, you can sign in. Okay, that's surprising. So you can sign into your Gmail account just by, yeah, sign in to continue to KaiOS, so you can tie this to your Google account. What else we got on here? Video. This is probably just like a video player. Video is empty. Okay. I am going to record a video. Why don't we do that right now? FM radio. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've seen a phone that had an FM radio. I won't be able to do this because obviously there's going to be copyrighted music playing. Oh, and you have to plug in headphones anyway, but... That is pretty cool. I know you guys probably want to see how the camera looks, so let's try that out. So there's only one camera, obviously, on the back. Oh boy, this looks just glorious. And I know you guys probably want to see the video. Alright guys, this is the video quality of this $20 flip smartphone right here. So here you go. This is the wonderful experience that you would get if you wanted to record videos on this thing. You know, I think I'm going to use this camera for all my future videos now. What do you guys think? Yeah, probably not the best idea. But there you go. There's my thing of floppy disks here. I got my camera, I got my microphone, the wonderful charger over there. And I am positioned probably a good foot away from the phone, so I don't know where the microphone is. I'm gonna guess it's probably using the, I mean, there's probably only like one microphone on this thing, like on the bottom of the phone, you know, where you would talk into it. So I'm moving closer to that. So I'm closer to the microphone now. And now I'm probably about, I would say, 2 feet away from it. So yeah, obviously holding this thing is pretty great because, you know, you have to... If you want to record in landscape, this is how you have to hold the phone. Obviously, you can do it in portrait as well. Oh, and check this out. Internet sharing. Yeah, you can tether with this thing. That I would not think they would have. Like, there's so many features in this phone. This thing's 20 bucks. It's got tethering. It's got Wi-Fi capabilities. You can watch YouTube videos on it. You can speak to it. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be the greatest experience for like using a smartphone, but I mean, for like a kid or something, or for, I mean, this is honestly not that bad. And especially when you consider that the thing's 20 bucks, I mean, if the thing gets broken or whatever, you can just buy a new one. I mean, it's like, it's super affordable. But I'm trying to see if there's another application that has the mouse cursor like YouTube does. Like if I go to the web browser here, like to internet, oh yeah, we got that mouse pointer here too. So so I guess that's going to be the case with like the, you know, where you're doing anything with like browsing the web, which if I'm going to guess, that YouTube app is probably just the YouTube mobile site just embedded in like an embedded web browser. That's my guess, because it looks just like the YouTube mobile site. I just can't get over the freaking mouse cursor, but hey, I mean, it works. You can use it to browse the web. And obviously we all know the greatest thing about using a flip phone is that when you want to end a call, you just flip the phone shut. I'm again just honestly genuinely impressed with what features this thing comes with, because I again thought this was just going to be a basic simple phone, a dumb phone that you could make calls with and send text messages, but you have a lot that you can do with this thing, and for 20 bucks it might be worth picking up for your kid, or for, I don't know, to make a YouTube video on like I did. It's again the Alcatel My Flip 2. I'll have the link down below to the Amazon page if you want to go check it out. But that's going to wrap it up for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to get subscribed down below and turn on those channel notifications if you haven't already to get notified whenever I upload new videos, which I do every single week here on this channel. Don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah, guys, I just want to, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.